Good morning, I'm meteorologist Lance Huffman with your Tuesday morning forecast. We're starting off our temperatures today into the lower 60s, some in the upper 50s. A lot of clouds too. We're actually going to see those decrease as we get towards this afternoon. Temperatures will be rising into those 60s through the 60s and then into the 70s for this afternoon. Highs will be around the 73-degree mark in Fort Wayne. That's currently set to tie the record high temperature for today, set back in 1925. So a 101-year-old record may get tied. We'll have to see if we even break that later on today, especially if we end up seeing some sunshine break out late this afternoon and into the evening. That's something we're watching very carefully, because if we see some of that sunshine appear this afternoon and evening, that's going to give us a recipe to bring in some instability in the atmosphere. And whenever we see this with this elevated moisture and the warmth that we're seeing for this time of year, it is going to be a recipe for a few scattered showers and storms for late evening into the early overnight, becoming a bit more widespread into early Wednesday morning. Now, I want to highlight the shape of some of these on Futurecast. You can kind of see it's a line. It's pretty much a line of storms. This is going to be one that might bring in some gusty winds early Wednesday morning. That's one that we're watching pretty closely too. A lot of these might bring some large hail, some damaging winds, perhaps an isolated tornado. We'll take a look at those hazards here in just a bit, but you can see how a lot of this can even linger into Wednesday morning, some of those showers and storms. Not quite as severe when we get towards early Wednesday morning, but a few of them could still maybe be a little strong. For the severe outlook tonight, mainly that time frame being this evening through Wednesday morning. So most of our daytime is going to be completely fine. There's a slight chance of maybe a rain shower throughout parts of today, but it's going to be very hit or miss. You can see the slight risk remains for all of northeast Indiana and northwest Ohio at least. And you can see since yesterday morning, you can see all of these oranges now have been expanded slightly eastward. This includes Kosciuszko County, Wabash County, and far western sections of Whitley County and far southwestern sections of Noble County. That's going to be the higher chances of some of that severe weather being stronger over there. Generally speaking, they'll be maybe gradually weakening as these storms build eastward, but the slight risk still means that we can still likely see a few of these severe storms. Threats being damaging winds, large hail, perhaps an isolated tornado. Also do not want to leave out some of these bringing some heavy rain. Some localized flooding could be possible in some of these thunderstorms, especially if they track over spots where ones were before. High temperatures today, again in the lower 70s, mid 60s Wednesday, down into the 40s Thursday, mostly sunny skies then. We'll kind of bounce in between the 40s and 50s as we go through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with some occasional rain, snow chances, becoming rain chances on Sunday. 36 Monday, 28 for St. Patrick's Day.